So what is an asset? So an asset is something that puts money into your pocket, where a liability is something that takes money out of your pocket. So the way I describe it is, so 3 different types of assets to generalise. So you've got business, land and reserves. So business is like shares. You can buy shares in a company. It can also be your own business, for instance. So land is property, so the house you live in. So it can be commercial or it can be residential. So residential, the house you live in, or commercial is, say, like hotels, shops, anything like shopping centres, or anything that kind of commercial kind of property. We go into this in detail in more videos. And then reserves is so cash, bonds or insurance, and we go into this in more detail in other videos. So what I want to summarise is, think of it, so an asset is either money going into your pocket and a liability is money going out of your pocket. So it's like scoring a goal. So think of it like, I use an example of the football formation. So you're either scoring a goal or you're conceding a goal. If you're scoring a goal, money's going into your pocket. If you're conceding a goal, money's going out of your pocket. So that brings us on to liabilities. So what is a liability? So a liability is something that's going to take money out of your pocket each month. This is, so mortgages. So even though you buy a house, you still need to pay your mortgage every month. And if you miss a payment, then you potentially could lose that whole house. So that's a liability. Money's going out of your pocket every month. Credit cards. So why I hate credit cards so much, because it's so detrimental to your long-term wealth. If you've got credit card bills and you're getting paid, if you're paying that plus compound interest, you're gonna be losing lots of goals every month where money's going out of your pocket, and it can lead to a big downward spiral. And other things like loans. So if you buy a car on a loan, you're going to pay interest on that every month. That's going to go out of your money's going to go out of your pocket. Similar to like you're going to be conceding goals. So think of it like a football team. So you buy assets. Assets are like your players. So they have your defence, your midfield, and attack. We go into this more in other videos. So each of these have the ability to score goals. The attackers are more likely to score goals, but then they're also they're less defensive minded. Whereas defence, then you're more likely to you're less likely to concede goals, but you're less likely to score goals. And think of it like 93 minutes on the pitch. So we all have a certain amount of time in life. So if we live to 93, that's a good kind of indicator of how long our life's going to be. We might not live that long, we might be lucky to live longer. But think of it, to continue the analogy, you've got 90 minutes on the pitch plus injury time, so plus Fergie time. Just think, how long are you going to be living, and do you have more goals than you're conceding? So are you scoring more goals than you're conceding? And say for instance you get to, say you're in your 60s and you don't want to work anymore, you could be 10-0 up, and then you could actually down the risk profile. So your risk could be at the moment right there, but you could definitely reduce your risk and put much defensive players on, and then you can kind of sit back and not worry about kind of that risk, and you can live your life doing what you choose to live. So in summary, what is an asset? It's something that puts money into your pocket, similar to scoring a goal, whereas a liability is something that takes money out of your pocket, similar to conceding a goal. Assets, land, business, reserves. An asset is like players on the pitch. So I use the analogy of there's 11 players that we talk about in this course. You can have defence, midfield, or attack. So an asset puts money into your pocket.